and then the 4 mice into touch the 4 mice with their golden wand. Boys and girls, that doesn't tell me anything about any background information about the characters or the setting. It just tells me something that's happening in the story, right? That's just an event that happened in the story, so that's not it. The second one talks about the prince finding Cinderella's delicate glass slipper on the steps of the castle. That's also an event. It's just telling me some information that happened in the story, not background information. And nothing in there happened before the story, right? We're talking about the middle of the story. The next one is when Cinderella was very young, she had a happy life. Okay, that sounds like some background information, right? When she was young, she had a happy life. Then one day her mom died. So that's background information. That tells me something that happened in the past. Soon after, then it tells me that her father got married, and then information about her stepmother and how her stepmother and stepsisters treated her. That one seems like a pretty good choice to me, but I'm going to make sure that I go back over my last one. Then, the last one is the stepmother gave Cinderella a long list of chores to do. So that's talking about when the stepmother gave her the long list of chores that she knew would be impossible for Cinderella to finish in time to be able to go to the ball. Isn't that an event in the story too? Yes. So my best possible answer is the third one. Is that good?
Jolene organized N books into 7 groups. What do you notice about how Jolene organized her collection of books?
What do we notice about books? What do you notice when you look at the books? You, Brianna? There's 7 groups. What do you notice that they didn't tell us? Paige.
They didn't tell us how many is inside.
They didn't tell us how many are in each stack. Do the stacks look like they have the same amount, or they have different amounts in each stack? Come on. The same amount. So there's 7 stacks. We don't know how many books are in each stack, right? Because it didn't tell us that yet. And the stacks look like they're about even, right? Like they have the same amount of books.
Jolene organized her collection.
Right here. You're lost. Everybody got it? As an adult, he lived in Illinois and became a lawyer. He served in Congress where he spoke out against slavery. Boys and girls, the thing that stands out to me the most when I read this is that he spoke out against slavery. So I'm going to write against slavery. And I'm going to make sure that as I'm doing this, boys and girls, that I'm lining up my decimals. You see how I'm lining up my decimals? Give me a silent signal if you see that. I love it. I'm also noticing as I'm doing this that all of these do not have the same number of place values. And in order for me to be able to compare
649 and
59, thank you. You see how important it is to read the problem very carefully? Miss King obviously didn't read it carefully enough, did she? Okay. Boys and girls, we have to have the same amount of place values to be able to compare them. So I know that I only have tenths here, and it goes up to thousands here. In each episode, adult contestants are quizzed on a series of questions from their elementary school days. The grown-ups tackle questions in various subjects, including math, science, geography, and social studies. The player's goal is to answer 10 questions plus a bonus correctly, and then take home $1 million. So boys and girls, as I'm reading this one, I'm also thinking about the details that they're giving me. They talk about, they answer a series of questions.
It's easy to find the main idea in one paragraph, but books can have a lot of paragraphs. How do you find the main idea in a nonfiction book? I know that a book can have one big main idea, and each chapter has a main idea that supports the big idea of the book. And those chapters